What's going on? No. You guys good? Is that? Yeah, fine. Okay, cool. What's going on, everybody? Chaseontwowheels here, and today we have a motorcycle to reveal. If you're wondering where the hell am I, Chase, that doesn't look like your garage that you literally just showed us. Look, we're at Brian's garage. Say hi, everybody. Oh, Bo's gone.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
That was a mistake. So, in today's video, we're going to reveal the bike that we're going to be doing for Wrecked Bike Rebuild Garage, which is a show that you don't have access to. Unless you're over on Patreon, click down below for that link. If you guys aren't familiar, Wrecked Bike Rebuild Garage, we turn wrecked bikes into dream bikes and then we give them away. This is the bike we're going to be doing that on, but instead of me posting these long 30-minute episodes that YouTube can't stand, I'm going to give you guys an 8-minute cut down version. And if you actually give a shit about the show, want to support it, blah, 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 you can go over to Patreon. Top link down below. I'm not going to say that anymore, but we got a bike to reveal. I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds to decide what bike you think it is. Here, let's walk around it and show you. And when we get back, I'll reveal it. The winner in the comments gets a high five in the comments. I don't know what Brian.
No high five. Social distancing.
Oh.
They got a high five emoji.
No, but with social distance, is there there's not a fist bump. Is there an elbow?
There's a wave.
You get a wave emoji in the comments if you're the first one to guess it. Okay, you have 10 seconds. Good luck. All right, here's a shot of the front. All right, that's all you get. Here, let's go to the tail.
Make it harder.
Oh, all right. There's the tail of the bike. Here's a close-up. You guys got it yet? Here, let's do a profile. Can you guys see that? All right, so that's a profile shot. All right, that's all the guessing you have. Hopefully your guesses are in the comments. Good luck. And the bike is... Brian, hold this for me.
Put that there. I gotta help you take the cover off.
Dude, we did this so good on the actual Wrecked Bike Rebuild episode.
We can do it again.
Hopefully, hold on, let me make sure no shaky hands. You get the hell away from this camera. All right, season 5 bike, Wrecked Bike Rebuild Garage is 3, 2, 1. A beautiful 2008 Honda CBR 1000 RR Fiorblido.
You didn't just say that, did you?
I sure did.
Man, I hope you cut that out.
I probably won't. Okay. If you guys are super fans of Wrecked Bike Rebuild, you saw that we did a refresh bike. We did a CBR 500 that we got from Mountain Motorsports. Insert clip of that video here. Don't get too excited though, because we are not going to choose this motorcycle. I'm not even going to give it as an option to you guys. Brian's going to tell you why, because this is a little much for a refresh situation. Okay, now, when we were at Mountain, they were like, hey, if you take the other CBR, we'll give it to you for a good price. So, since we're in the position of being able to buy motorcycles like that, we were like, sure, okay. What's wrong with it, though? Because obviously, if you guys look at it, it really doesn't seem that bad. Also, let me... This was on the shifter, and whoever uses this is an absolute idiot. But okay, back in the garbage where it belongs. Back, okay, cool. As you can see, there doesn't really seem to be anything wrong with it. Now, you're probably asking yourself, Chase, well, that's not fair. It's a Wrecked Bike Rebuild. The bike's not wrecked. That's not fair. I mean, other than this, like, you guys can see there's like a little scratch here on the bar end. This position is an absolute joke. And, where is it? There's like a little scratch right here. So the bike probably like went down at a low speed or something like that.
Fell off the kickstand.
Yeah, fell off the kickstand, something stupid. Now, Nicholas. Where's Nicholas's? Did we throw Nicholas away?
He doesn't exist anymore.
Okay, so I should probably explain because you guys are probably like, yeah, you're like, who the hell is Nicholas? So this Honda key had a key tag on it that said Nicholas. We assume Nicholas is the one that idiotically rode this motorcycle and did what he did. So Nicholas is clearly no longer with us because.
Oh, no.
Oh no! Let me be clear. We don't know who Nicholas was. We don't even know if the dude's name was Nicholas. Nicholas ain't dead.
He's just not.
He could be.
He just. Anyway, we're not. Regardless.
Okay, now.
Yeah, we need mileage.
Mileage.
Yeah. Mileage for the motorcycle. Can you guys see that? 20,000 miles. I think that's a shit ton of miles for a motorcycle. Brian doesn't think it's that.
That's not that bad.
Brian's a liar. Just
If you
kidding.
think about it, you know, your first valve inspection's at about 16,000.
How many people get to 16,000 other than psychotics like Luke that ride all of the time?
Honestly, motorcycles in
24K, baby.
motorcycles in Georgia, they get there because people ride out here. But for other places where the weather isn't so good from the majority of the year, by the time people get to that first valve adjustment, the bike's pretty old.
Yeah, they kind of done.
Yeah.
So, bike's got 20,000 miles on it. Our plan for this, before I get to our plan for it, I should probably let you guys hear it because we actually have a cranking up motorcycle that we get to show off. We're gonna crank it up, and you guys can tell me what you think sounds wrong with it. Okay, let's crank it up. Brian, are you ready to be a crank-upper?
I'm ready to start the motorcycle.
Luke, can we get an open door garage?
Preparing to open door.
Open door prepared?
Opening door.
We have dogs. One of which I've never seen. All right, Brian, if you would so please, sir.
Let's see if the dogs run. They're probably just going to run right now.
Would you just listen to the beast roar?
You actually hear it better from that side of the motorcycle.
Wow, what a beautiful sounding motorcycle, am I right? Said nobody. Okay, so if you guys couldn't tell, motorcycles shouldn't sound like a bag of kitchen utensils being shaken around a roller coaster. So what does that mean for the engine generally? Or what is your thoughts as a professional technician?
What I hear sounds like it's coming from the bottom end of the engine.
Right?
What part in the bottom end is gone bad is extremely hard to tell from out here. The sound will literally echo off of the engine cases, so it kind of give you a false idea of where the noise is coming from.
Right.
So we're really going to have to tear this thing apart and inspect every piece and try and find where our issues are. Hopefully they'll left some visual cues as to what the damage might be, and then we'll have to figure out what the cause of it was and repair our cause and replace all of our damaged parts. Maybe even put some performance parts inside the motor while we're
Dare
doing
I say
it.
performance? Oh my goodness.
We'll see what we can do about that and put this motor back together, and then from there.
Let me stop Brian right there. As you can see, we're going to be getting pretty deep with the engine on this build, and because of that, we have to have all the info on the specs for it. Because of that, we partnered up with eManual Online. So if you guys have never heard of eManual Online, they are actually a website where you can buy the actual tech and repair manuals for a ton of different vehicles. Look at their front page and how many freaking manuals they offer for different vehicles. The really cool thing is these repair manuals tell you legit everything you need to know for doing small jobs like an oil change to a total engine teardown. So we'll be referencing these basically every episode. This is not only going to save us a ton of time having to freaking research forums, hoping someone uploaded the torque specs, which I'm pretty sure none of us like doing, but they also are super affordable. As you guys can see here, the majority of the ones for the CBR series are less than 20 bucks. If you guys plan on doing any work on your vehicles, whether that be cars or motorcycles or whatever, you might want to check out if eManual has one for them, because it's going to make the job way freaking easier. And like I showed you guys, it's hella cheap. I mean, look at all the information this one for the CBR has. It's freaking nuts. If you guys do end up needing a manual, make sure to use the link down below. And if you end up doing a job on one of your vehicles, let us know what you're going to be doing in the comments down below. It'll be really interesting to see what all the projects everybody's working on. Anyway, back to the video.
You'll find out over on Patreon.
There you go.
Man, how luckily for you guys that there's a new tier on Patreon where you can watch the full Wreck Bike Rebuild episodes for only $5 a month. Wow, what a good deal.
Cringy for sure.
Look, we got to do what we got to do. We're producing a show over here, ladies and gentlemen. You don't produce shows for free. So if you guys want longer episodes and more content from that guy, and some of me helping, you can click over to Patreon, Wreck Bike Rebuild Garage. We'll see you over there. But, as you heard from Brian's expert analysis, the engine is, it's blown up, right? That's the term? Blown up?
Yeah, you can call it.
The engine done blown up, boys. Well, I'm too bright. The engine done blown up. So what we got here, we're going to have to rip the engine out. And as you guys saw in the video that I put out last week, something like that, I just moved, so I have a garage that has got a lot of work to do in it. So what we're planning on doing, ripping the engine out of here, putting it on that there table after all the technical stuff is not on it, we're going to try to rebuild the engine here at Brian's house while I finish my garage, and then we'll finish this old build over at my place. Thank God, because Brian's got... Can I open these? Is there anything super... Like,
Don't open the top left drawer.
Nope.
Not that one.
Nope.
That's the only one you can't open. Yeah, go for it.
wait, can I for real not open it?
For real, you cannot open it. Do me a favor, push it shut a little bit more. There you go.
I don't... Anyway, back to what we were talking about. This is Brian's garage, so he's got dude, I'm scared to open drawers now. I ain't opening no more. Brian knows where all his tools are, so an engine rebuild is not a joke. So it's going to be helpful to have Brian, master technician, here in his natural habitat to rebuild the engine. All his tools, whatever is in the top. Let us know in the comments down below what you think is in Brian's top left drawer.
I can think all they want.
I love asking those questions because y'all's answers are far worse than what it normally is.
Normally is, for sure.
All right, guys. So yeah, that's the bike for Wreck Bike Rebuild Garage Season 5. We're super excited about it. On the next episode, we're going to go over kind of like what our ideas are for what we want to do on the motorcycle, like the design plans. But a lot of the design plans are going to be made by the people over on Patreon. They're going to kind of help us decide where to take this motorcycle because it's an 08 Honda CBR. We can do a lot of stuff with this motorcycle. So it's been out on the market a minute. There's plenty of stuff to add to it. We're excited. Make sure to hit that like button if you like this video and subscribe to the channel to find out whatever the hell is going to happen to this motorcycle. And man, maybe eventually you find out what's in the top of Brian's drawer. Okay, I'm Chaseontwowheels. This is Wreck Bike Rebuild Garage. I will see you guys over on Patreon. Ludo, say hi. Okay, cool. That's all. Thanks. Okay. Okay. Ludo says bye, and we will see you guys on there. So everybody say bye.
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 Bo? Yeah, Bo's nowhere.
He's over there.
Oh, you're behind. Oh, there you go. Okay, we'll see you guys on the next one. Later. This is for outro crew people. Are these seats even on? Wow, no, that's too big.
That one's actually, you need to keep it taken off.
Come here, Nicholas.
What?
Nicholas, you're so strong.
Hold on. For the first time in my entire life, I'm gonna have a 6-pack or a 4-pack.
Pretty much.
This is my natural body. Wait, hold on. Let me do this whole thing. Nicholas. This is what we were trying to. Nicholas, if you're out there and you had this CBR.
Don't call him out. You've been talking shit about him this whole time.
Let us know if you're out there. We would love to ask you what the hell happened with this motorcycle. He's got to be kind of close to Georgia. Nicholas, you will always be remembered.
We have to do the inaugural hand ceremony.
And yeah. Are we gonna wait for my garage, or are we gonna do that here?
Yeah, we can do whatever. Just thought it'd be funny. It's like we have a big ceremony for the first time we place a hand on the bike.
Dude.
You need like the grandstand music, like they're like sending a ship off to sea.
Mhm.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Boom boom.
Dun 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 dun.
We are titans of industry. There you go, outro crew. Thanks for getting to the end of the video. Hopefully, Luke wasn't a shaky hands McGee.
No.
That's all me, buddy. Steady as a rock.
Oh God.